Hello Pisces, my name is Ms. Weeds and welcome to your 2021 January reading. I have a few gods and goddess cards that have a keyword on them, and they're going to represent the beginning, middle, and end of the month of January 2021. So the first card that we have is the god Yule, and the god's Yule keyword is focus. All right, so definitely the message for Yule is that you need to have a clear mind, you need to be focused, you need to have the right intent, you need to have stamina in order to gain success. All right. Now, at the beginning of the month of January, we have the Page of Cups. So a lot of creative energy is going to be coming up in the beginning of the month. Seemingly, it seems like so you need to stay focused on your goals, explore your full potential. Don't let the haters get to you. Don't let the haters stop you nor persuade you. Okay. Look for synchronicities and signs. Okay. That's another thing about you Pisces, which literally I see you being here. This is just you being super duper focused on whatever type of an imaginary, not imaginary, but an imaginative things, wishes, fulfillments that you have before you. Okay. I see you doing a lot of like dreaming. I see you having a lot of prophetic dreams as well. Follow prophetic dreams because they mean something. And those dreams are going to be what's helping you to stay focused. As a matter of fact, I'm really feeling like, because the next card I have here is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant works as the teacher or as the guide here. So I'm really feeling like you could literally be dreaming or receiving messages from higher guidance, or your guides or your angels or your guardian angels and your ancestors, things of that nature. But people, and there's going to be people who are coming into your world to kind of teach you. Okay. So we have that young mindset, that new concept, that thing that you just fell in love with, and you found a new discovery of something that you really adored, something you really like. Oh, it's just here to tell you to stay focused in your dreams and your aspiration, because this is what's going to help you. This is what's going to be your guiding force for the beginning of January 2021. All right. So like I said, follow the signs and synchronicities, and eventually you will hit your target. Now, at the middle of the month, we did have the Hierophant. And I already spoke to you about possibly having spirit guides of some sort come to you. The next thing I'm thinking about is that a lot of you are going to be learning something new, learning how to put things in order along your journey, learning structure, learning discipline. All right. These are traits that you're going to also need in order to be successful in your endeavors. There's someone who came before you that's going to lead by example. Maybe you're going to be watching YouTube videos. I already said something up on the lines of your spirit guides. Learn to meditate. That is going to be something that is really going to benefit you as well. It's to help you stay focused while you're meditating. So if you're watching YouTube videos, there's plenty of instruction videos on how to meditate. There's plenty of music. There's tools all around you to help you get well acquainted with the energies that are out there, to help teach you, to help build structure, and to help build your stamina for whatever it is this new creative endeavor will hold for you. And the end of the month, we have, I'm not going to say that the end of the month gets a little bit dark for you, but I'm just saying this is one aspect of your focus here. And in the picture, we do have a person that is facing, they're putting their focus on a lot of the things that they no longer have here. So you might need to redirect your attention at the end of the month, because there's going to be some people, some things around you that you just can't change. You don't have control over. Okay. You cannot control this person's mind. You cannot control what they think. But at the same time, I see at the end of the month, because we have the keyword being focused with you, I feel like no longer will they be able to, you be directing your energy towards what you've lost. I think you're going to focus on what it is that you've gained. So what I'm saying is that you're going to turn around and realize that you have two full cups that still present a lot. And the number 2 represents balance, duality. It represents charm. It represents kindness. All right. So these are the things that you have left to focus on around yourself. Okay. So you're going to be balancing, staying focused on balance. You're going to be staying focused on services for others, to, not necessarily service to others, but just service in general, being loving, because the number 2 also deals with love. And kindness as well. So those are the things that you're going to be focusing on. And I do see the red rose at the back, which kind of represents love and purity at the same time here. All right. So those are the keywords those are the descriptions that Yule has to give you with the keyword being focused. Now let's check and see what is the next keyword. We have the goddess Morgan Le Fay, And her keyword is magic here. Okay, so her message is that you have real power. You have the power to reveal secrets. All you need to do is just yield it correctly here. All right. So what I got? I got the Knight of Swords. Ooh, I think I spoke about this in a previous reading before. We all know that our words are very powerful. We have the Knight of Swords. Swords, if you take the SWORDS and you drop the S, we just have the word words, right? So your words have magic. Your words carry power. That is the main thing that I want you to know. Behind the words, you have to also have the intention. Okay, because words are because intention are just as powerful as your words. And I feel like sometimes you can take your words and your intention, you can turn them into a reality. Because sometimes I think of the sword as what belongs in the ether. You can take what is in the ether, what's in that imaginative space still with that. Where is that Page of Cups at? You can take what is in the imaginative space and you can put action forth into it. You can put thought forth into it. You can put practice into it, right? And you can really build something out of that, okay? So it's like the saying that the Page of Cups is your intention, and the Knight of the Knight of Swords is the direction and the drive and the intellect that you have to get this done. I just really want to make sure that you know that you are a creature that is well developed in your words. You can use your energy to manifest anything, especially all of the goals that you have. Okay, that's just the energy over the beginning of the month. It's that self-realization that you have, the power that you have to control yourself and to know that you can't control others, but just the fact that you know that you can control yourself. In the middle of the month, we also have a little bit of defensive energy here. So with the keyword being magic, I'm really feeling like you might need to protect your energy. There might be some people in your circle you might need to protect yourself from, because I think that a lot of people are very draining to you. All right. They will drain you if you allow it. You need to focus on wearing dark crystals. Darker crystals are greater for protection. Another thing, I'm thinking about, if you do partake in spell work or any type of manifestations, make sure that you don't tell everybody what it is you're doing before your spell has come to pass, okay? Before the spell is over with and done, you need to make sure you keep it under wraps, because people will inflict their own poison into your magic before it has had a chance to completely be absorbed into the ether, and your spell won't come out right. What it is that you're trying to manifest won't come out the way that you desire, because people, I don't want to say that everyone is evil and everyone wants to see you do good, but there's always some sort of, you don't know who is wishing illness against you, okay? Not only that, I'm feeling like there might be some people who truly are wishing a lot of stuck energy upon you. I'm going to say that because I do have the Seven of Wands, which represents defense, and then I have the Eight of Swords, which just represents stagnation. So there could be some people who don't necessarily wish you well. Maybe you need to wear an evil eye pendant. That could be it. I'm seeing witches' balls in Morgan Le Fay's hand. So perhaps if you know what a witch's ball is, sometimes I think a long time ago, they used to use a witch's ball to like capture any negative energy or capture the evil powers of a witch, so-called evil powers of the witch in the ball. But now I think they're used more as like a protection. So you get the ball of yarn, and there's plenty of videos on how to do this as well. And there's like a bunch of like thorns and things of that nature to keep the evil spirit at bay, or that evil eye at bay and trapped within the ball. That's what it looks like she's carrying to me. But that's just what I feel. Now moving on, like I said, there is a little bit of defensive energy here with whoever may be in your circle. So I'm just really feeling like you might need to start protecting yourself a little bit more and not speak on your spells before they have fully manifested here. All right. The last thing I want to talk about with the keyword being magic, because we do have the Eight of Swords, and like I said, that is like, a card of stagnation. So obviously, you are a powerful being. If you don't need to be reminded, I don't think that you need to be reminded that you are a powerful being, but there's somebody out there who really does need to hear this message, that they are a powerful being. But right now, they have been playing the victim role. All right, you need to realize that your helplessness is not going to give you the tools in order to free yourself from your restrictions. Feeling overwhelmed is a natural part of how we feel from time to time, but I really feel like you need to clear out all this clutter, okay? You need to also decide what's important. And then you need to follow through with that, because when I look at all these swords around her, I'm feeling like, okay, this person has a lot of unfinished projects. They have a lot of their plate. They have, their mind is very heavy. You need to realize that you do have a better vantage point than you think that you have, because I'm looking up here at this eagle. So this eagle sees a lot more than what the girl does. Typically, the girl is blindfolded, right? But there's an eagle here that sees more. And I feel like even though your eyes are blindfolded, you still have a higher advantage point. If you see what I'm saying, the eagle's eyes have become her eyes. So your vantage point has not really changed. All right. That's just kind of a metaphorical thing, but that is just the energy of what Morgan Le Fay has to say with the keyword concerning magic. So don't forget that, because I feel like that's a very important thing for you, Pisces. Now, the last god we have is Vulcan, with the keyword being inventiveness. And I actually really like this card a whole lot. Vulcan's words are that you might need to find yourself thinking outside of the box for the most creative solution that you can possibly find, okay? You might need to also hold your emotions in check while you're thinking rationally like this. So we already have the King of Swords. So this actually fit like perfectly when I saw that come out, and I was like, damn, that fits really perfect. So you like I said, you might be feeling called to use your mind at the very beginning of the month. You're gonna have a lot of intellectual conversations, a lot of intellectual decisions that are going to be made. These are the things that's what's going to get you through this portion of January, especially at the beginning, okay, concerning this keyword. You also just need not worry about putting others first when it comes to the word sympathy. Okay, so sympathy is going to take a back burner for the beginning of January and into the middle of January, all right? You're going to need this type of detachment in order to stay balanced, because look what I have next. I've got the Three of Cups, and if you notice in this picture, this girl is solitary. Her girlfriend, she ain't hanging out with them girls no more. She is on her own. She has 3 full cups all to herself, right? But she needs this. She needs this in order to gain clarity, in order to gain a better understanding, and to gain effectiveness in her inventiveness, right? So yeah, so basically what I'm saying is you just might literally notice yourself spending less time talking with people, talking on the phone. You might want to slow down with your hangouts. You might find yourself being less sociable. And I'm not talking about social distancing. You just literally might find yourself taking on projects by yourself and just being on social media a whole lot less, because this is what's going to help you and guide you, Pisces. Sometimes you need to have that alone time in order to focus. And there is harmony even with just you being there by yourself. I do sense a lot of harmony here. All right. And the reason why I'm sensing a lot of harmony, this is the Justice card here. So I'm sensing that that this Justice card is basically here to tell you that because you trust the work that you do, and you know that what you put in will be very successful. I just feel like with you working against other people or in a group energy is going to be more of a distraction for you. Okay, so yeah, I really do think that you made a just decision by doing this, by choosing to work by yourself, because I feel like, the people who are with you, they might want to play. They might want to try to do a celebration. They might want to do something that is not, not in your best interest. And that's why you have decided to walk in your own truth, which is doing things the way that you want to do them, working by yourself and using those cups of imagination and self-fulfillment to gain access to higher realms, to gain access to the things that you want to come forth and bring forth. Okay, so Pisces, that was really quick, but I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to, go ahead and subscribe and catch me when I go live. Bye, everybody.